Sun Wukong, the Monkey King, brought to life in incredible 2-ounce high relief gold gilded silver. Absolutely stunning piece. Got it from PowerCoin in Italy, and in today's video we're going to give a review, overview and showcasing of this absolutely stunning piece. Hello everybody, Backyard Bullion here, and a warm welcome to you all joining us for this week's edition of In Focus Friday, the show where we take a good close look at cool things made of silver and gold. And this week we have something very special indeed. It's the latest Sun Wukong 2-ounce silver high relief with gold gilding. It's a really stunning piece, and I'm a big fan of all things Monkey King. I have here this coloured Monkey King coin, which I picked up all the way back when I got started stacking in 2016. Now, this particular coin has come from PowerCoin, who are an Italian-based collectible numismatics company that I've been working with for the last, 3 or 4 years now, bringing some exclusively cool content. But I do want to say today that this coin I have purchased for myself. This is not a sponsored video. They've not sent me this to have a look at, to send back. I bought it with my own money and I'm really happy with it, and I just wanted to showcase it here on the channel and tell you all a little bit about PowerCoin, as well as a thank you to them for being a fantastic company. If you are interested, they do have some left in stock. There's a link down in the description below to PowerCoin's website. So it's not a sponsored video. There's no affiliate bonuses or anything like that for this particular coin. It's just if you're interested, there's a link that you can go and have a look at. Now, the whole package, I just want to talk about the whole package first, because I think this is a absolutely stunning ensemble of quality. Now, I have been quite critical of some of these high relief antique coins in the past about the boxes, more specifically the Gods series. So there was like the Ares God of War, Hephaestus and Apollo and a few others, I think. And the boxes always seemed really awful. Like the sleeve was garish, horrible colours, and the box inside looked like a tiny, balsa wood, really cheap and shabby box. This is a marked improvement on that, and I really like this cardboard sleeve cover. It's very elegant. Love the artwork, love the colours on it, love the reflective sides. We've got, of course, the Journey to the West here, which is all about the Monkey King. If you don't know much about the Monkey King, I'll try and summarise a little bit in today's video, but it's basically a work of literature from sort of Chinese mythology, all about the Monkey King and his journey to the West. There is the Monkey King, as we can see him in his little embossed emblem. And then there is the nice wooden box as well, which has that on there. Interestingly enough, there's a little mark across here, and I think that this mark is actually part of the wood grain rather than a scuff or a scratch or something. So I did look at it and think, oh, that looks like a bit of a scratch, but I do genuinely think it's part of the wood grain because it runs down the side of the bit of wood there as well. So, and it it stops exactly where that grain changes. So really nice wood box, happy with it. Really like the kind of etched, looks like it's been laser etched or something into the wood. That's very, very cool indeed. Inside, really high quality with the kind of nice felt where everything is kept. Got the COA. I can never get the COAs out with gloves on, so let me just grab that out quickly and safely. Got the COA tucked away in the back, which is very nice, and all things told, it holds the coin in very well. It's secure, it doesn't rock around loose, and it doesn't fly around, so that's always a good thing. The COA itself, again, kind of reminiscent of the cardboard box with good quality, good look, good artwork, good finish, really like that. And some of the information that you can see on the back here. As you can see there, it's the Journey to the West series, so there perhaps will be some more series of these or more coins in the series to come. 500 as a mintage, 2020 year date, 2 ounces of fine silver with some antique finishing and selective gilding. So here is the coin in all of its glory. Now, I do want to just crack it out of the capsule because this really does have some absolutely exceptional detail to it and high relief. So I do want to show it to you all in all of its glory, but getting any of these coins out of the capsules is always difficult. For those who are wondering what I'm doing off camera, I've got a little knife and just very gently, very carefully going around the edge of the capsule and just lifting it up one little segment at a time. And then once you've kind of broken the air seal, in theory, even with gloves on, there we go, I should be able to take it out of the capsule. Always difficult with these kind of coins in these capsules. They are designed almost not to be opened, but Opening them is a good idea because this coin is simply incredible with the amount of detail. The Mint BH Mayer there have done wondrous magic with this coin. They really have. I absolutely am blown away, but in fact, by the amount of detail that they have managed to get into this coin. Not just on, the sort of monkey side with the amount of tiny, minute details on the monkey himself, but even like things like on the edge of the coin, we've got texture, we've got kind of design overflows from that. One of the incredible sides is the reverse with the Queen's head on there. We've got, again, a really good piece of design work here, because a lot of coins that I criticize always just have a boring side with the Queen's head on, or whatever country that it's got with the trade of arms or coat of arms on there. And this is very much not like that. That has been transposed onto this side really well with some excellent design features, incredible high relief. I mean, the amount of high relief detail that's on here is unbelievable. It's really, really high quality stuff. So the BH Mayer Mint has done an exemplary job at creating this, not just with the technology to create such a coin, but the design work as well, I think, is absolutely flawless. Really, really good stuff. Of course, on this side, it's where a lot of the action is with the Monkey King himself. And there he is on his staff looking out. Now, if you don't know much about the Monkey King, it's been very much kind of popularized in Western culture, but it's inherently a kind of old Chinese myth and or literary kind of part of culture and history. And the Monkey King himself is said to have been born of the heavens and the earth, and he is basically super strong, super fast, and he is essentially everything that exemplifies perfection within sort of Chinese culture there. So I think that's really cool. The gold gilding is actually really well done. I have seen on previous sort of gold gilded coins, there have been significant bleeding of the gold gilding over onto different things. But if you look at like places like the foot there, the foot is on the front part of the staff, which is showing the gold behind it. And it's really, really well done in terms of the quality control there. So I have absolutely no issues with the quality control of the design of this coin. And it's really, really nice. Would I like to have seen some more gold gilding on the coin? Perhaps, I guess, it would have been nice to see a little bit more, perhaps on the dragon's head or something. Gold dragons are really something that is part of Chinese culture. Would it have been nice to see a bit more? Yeah. Does it take away from the coin in itself? No. Now, in terms of it as a investment, that's always what a lot of people are going to say. It's a very expensive piece of silver. Like if you've clicked through to the PowerCoin website, you'll see it's listed at 370 euros, which is, of course, quite the price point for 2 ounces of silver. As with the vast majority of these coins, you're not going to necessarily make a return on them. In fact, it's not anywhere near guaranteed to get any form of return on any kind of collectible numismatic like this. That said, I always look at them as you'll win on some, you'll perhaps lose on others, and you'll break even on others. I kind of feel like this one, being such a beautiful design and beautiful creation with some real kind of following behind it, there's always going to be following for these sort of Eastern themed coins within Western communities, and even within the kind of Eastern kind of cultures and communities. I do feel like it's got a really good chance of definitely holding value, if not going up in value over time. Will it be another Ares God of War selling for $2,000 a piece? Time will tell, but maybe not. Who knows? That's the whole point. So if you are looking at buying this, it's best not to look at it as an investment. It's best to look at it as something to enjoy and an art piece to have. And if it does yield a return, then good for you. Great, well done. The way that I invest, I'm going to put this in inverted commas, invest in these coins is that I will purchase the ones which really speak to me, that have kind of this extra meaning. And over time, I have had a few good winners that have more than made up for all of the other ones that don't. So, you might not pick the winner straight away if you pick some collectible numismatics, but over time, you might end up with one that really does do incredibly well, and then gives you basically all the other coins that you've got for free. So that's the kind of the mentality of my way of thinking. And, from my perspective as well, I have this in my stack, so to speak, as a special item. And if it never yields an investment return, then one day it will become a gift for somebody that will appreciate it. And that will have saved me money compared with going out and buying another gift for somebody else. So I always look at it like that. But that's, you know, pretty important to remember that it's, of course, down to everybody's own individual circumstances. And in fact, the video I put out this Wednesday, was all about making up your own mind. So don't listen to exactly what I'm saying about this coin. Make sure that if you are interested in it, that you're buying it for the right reasons, not just because somebody here on YouTube has told you that it's very cool and looks good. It does look good, but that's not necessarily a reason to go and buy it. So that is the Sun Wukong. What's really cool as well is the capsule is kind of indented with the different parts of the design. So when you put it back in, it will only go in one way, which is slightly fiddly and frustrating, I have to say. Not really going to criticize that, because I'd much rather a capsule that really keeps a coin, there we go, in its, you know, capture without rocking around and rolling around. So that's a really good little extra for me, but some people might find that a bit annoying. And then we put the lid back on. Really tight fitting capsule. You can hear as you're pushing it down, that's the air trying to escape from the capsule. So it can be a bit of a pig to actually get the capsule all the way back down. You have to kind of edge it down over time with multiple presses until it basically stops making a raspberry noise. There we go. So now it is on, it is safe, it is back in its little house. And I have to say, even with the capsule, it looks fantastic. Like when I got it and I had a look at it through the capsule, I was like, oh, it's absolutely beautiful. The capsule actually really helps exemplify it. And often, if you see, you get this sort of magnification, sort of phasing effect down at the bottom there, which I really quite like. It's a pretty cool, fun thing to do. So it's kind of like a domed capsule. It's really nice though. It allows you to see the entire kind of 3D aspects of the coin, which I think is really cool. So that's the entire package. Big fan of this coin, big fan of the theme. I will be interested to see what other things come of it. Of course, the entire theme of the Monkey King is a very kind of well-established one. As you see, the Perth Mint made a coin on it a couple of years ago, so it's definitely a popular one within Western and Eastern societies as well. So I do think there's going to be a bit of legs on it as a series. I'd be interested to see what they come up with next. As I said though, in summary, will it be necessarily the kind of next Ares God of War going for $2,000 a coin? Time will tell, maybe. I don't know. It's a very different world to when Ares God of War came out, with the global pandemic and everything that we're going through at the moment. So yeah, definitely one to look at and have a good old think about if you're interested in such a item. So there is the Sun Wukong. If you would like to pick them up, as I said, I'll put a link down in the description below to PowerCoin's website, to the listing. They've still got some in stock. And if you're interested, you can go and purchase. As I said at the start of the video, that is not in any way an affiliate code or link or sponsored video. I don't get anything if you use that. There's no discount codes or anything like that. It's just simply, if you're interested in the coin, then you can go and pick it up from PowerCoin, which I would highly recommend as a company. I think they're fantastic. Always been very impressed with their level of service. We've actually been out there and met the team. It's a wonderful little office that they've got with a really good, close-knit team of people that work really hard. And I know from being there, they've inspired me to have one day the most incredible packaging room. Seriously, to see their packaging room in action is a thing of beauty. It's streamlined, it's efficient, it's, you know, it does everything right, and it's just perfect. So yeah, anyway, PowerCoin, great company. If I remember, I'll try and put the link to some of the videos that we filmed when we went out there and met them in the description below. If anybody's interested in those, let me know if I've forgotten to put the links there. So yeah, Sun Wukong, thumbs up on that one. PowerCoin, thumbs up for them. Otherwise, that is it from me today on this video. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a fantastic weekend ahead. And as always, please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.